CHICKEN. Use the code CHICKEN in the shop.
Hey guys, welcome back to Chicken Squad. I am your host, The Chicken, and in today's video I want to go over some of the best troops to pick for Squad League. Squad League is the only game mode where we can actually pick some of the characters from Squad Busters that we want to use on our team. Everything else I think is kind of auto-generated, so it's nice to be able to have some options for sure, and it gives us the ability to kind of strategize a little bit. So I want to show you at least what works for me. So first we'll go over the commons. So I like to keep Greg in. I find Greg is one of the better resource troops. Not only does he get you a lot of loot at the very beginning if you need it, he also always gets hearts from the trees, so later on in the match he can be useful as well. And he has a little bit more HP than someone like Mavis or the other resource troop. I can't think the name right now. Goblin. Yeah, he's just a better kind of overall, I find. So for that reason, I have Greg in. The Barbarian's a great choice. He's a good middle of the road. He's a good neutral pick. He's got a lot of HP. He does good damage. He's really good when he's fused. He's just a good, solid overall pick. When in doubt, you pick Barbarian. You're going to be okay. Chicken is good, obviously, to have the turbo. And then we have Colt and Shelly just for that extra damage. You know, Squad League matches typically end in a lot of PvP. So I try to build out all of my teams just in terms of being able to kill other players the fastest. Next up, I've got Dynamite. Now, Dynamite is not one of the characters you would want to have in your lineup. I have him there simply because he's level 5, so he's really strong. Next, we have Hog Rider. Goes without saying, you should always have Hog Rider. High HP, high damage, gives you the turbo boost. Never a bad reason to have him. Bandit, I have in there mainly for the extra gems. I find she's not as good as Tank or Miner at the Ultra level, but I have Bandit at Ultra level, so that's the reason I pick her instead of those two troops. And then we got Frank. Frank's just really strong right now. He's really beefy. A lot of health, a lot of damage. Good overall pick for kind of any situation. Jessie, I've got her at Ultra, so she's very strong. She also does a ton of damage. I would probably have her in there regardless. Then we go into the epics. They're probably going to be mostly the same for everybody. Archer Queen, Barbarian King, we talked about them enough. Everyone knows that they're the strongest in the game. To have that range damage and just the super rage from the King is insane. Colonel Ruffs, or Roofs as some like to say. Although he may not be as good as Barbarian King or maybe even Miner in Doppelgangers, he's still, you know, top 3, top 4 character in the game. Tons of damage, tons of health, and especially when you get him fused up, he can be a menace. And then I've got Optimus Prime and Elita 1 just for that extra damage. They can be really, really strong and really tough to deal with. I feel like players underestimate Elita 1 especially. So if you have her in your lineup, you can take people down and they won't realize how strong you are until after you crush them. So this is the build that works for me. Now it depends on what ranks you have your troops. I would go by that. But obviously, you know, that's only for like Dynamite and Bandit because I don't have the other ones quite as high level. But yeah, let's start off with Greg here. Let's start off with Greg. Now you see Greg actually doesn't do terrible of damage. We got a big P.E.K.K.A. I need a tree, I need a tree, I need a tree. We got a big P.E.K.K.A. with us, and also having Greg at the level 4, that's going to allow us to get even more loot from these trees, which is nice. So you see, just with that alone, just with Greg alone there, with Greg alone there, we've secured like our next 4 or 5 chests, which is awesome. So let's keep going with Colt. We got a chest available over here, so we can just keep going back and forth between these chests, just farming. Let's go Shelly. Get some good damage. And we got a lot of monsters on our team, eh? Wow. Okay. Now let's take all these guys down. We should have a chest available back over here. There we go. And we're going to go with the Hog Rider. There's our first epic. And let's go back over here. And we're going to go Shelly. Really just trying to build out that squad before we go and fight anybody. We're also doing an okay job of getting early gems too, which is nice. And we got so many monsters on our side. Okay, let's take all these guys down. Let's go Colt. Did we lose some troops? Oh, we lost a lot of troops. Oh my god, we almost died there. I don't know how that happened. But that's okay. Let's go Frank. Because I'm a little bit scared now. Give us a fusion, give us a fusion. No, you didn't give us a fusion. Let's go Bandit. See, Dino was extremely helpful right there with his super bomb. Let's go Optimus. Okay, so we're down a little bit, but we're not out. The problem is now we lost most of our good team members. So let's keep running here. Need that heart. And I don't want to farm monsters and sit back, because that's not really how Squad League works, but... Okay, there we go. Fused Frank. That's good. Now this guy's going to want to get out of there soon, I would imagine. We're taking some heavy damage, but... that's going to put us into first place. Okay. Let's quickly grab some of these guys. And let's move along. Heal up, grab some more gems. Uh-oh. Oh god. That's a fused dynamite. There we go. Fused Optimus Prime. Should be able to fight now. Let's go. More gems. This has been a really sloppy match, guys. Let's go Barb King. Okay, more gems, 20 seconds left. Let's maybe just farm monsters for the end of this if we can survive here. Okay. Pick one. We're already down to second. Third. Uh-oh. We're risking it. Oh, no! I should have ran backwards there. We would have got like 50 more gems. Third place. Okay. That was a weird match. We were all over the place there. I feel like we never really had like good control of everything. There was like 2 or 3 times we were on just pure survival mode. So not ideal, but I mean that's gonna happen, right? So overall, we still clutched up third. So not the end of the world, but let's see what we get here in this big epic chest. 5 mortises times 4. That's gonna be 20 of them, which is pretty cool. And what do we got? We got some rewards here. Oh, we got a rare chest. What do we got? Oh my god. Pam. Wham bam, thank you, Pam. And then we got an epic. And boom. 5 battle healers. Nice. So yeah, that's at least the troops that I like to use, guys. You see that even though we got in some bad situations, we were able to make our way out. So I want to hear from you. What are your favorite lineups for Squad League? Let me know down below. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. Catch you next one. Check it out. Backpack.